And I'll give you a brief on what flight is, a science so complex and saturated. So let me run down and elaborate it. It all started out back with Da Vinci. He dreamed so hard but he never could see how flight was achieved and what it could be. Even from then to the 19th century, nothing was achieved minus tiny gliders. Just Cayley's design could barely provide her enough lift to hold up a single rider, but his research acted as a guider to the later development of flight by the OGs Wilbur and Orville Wright. Their planes wouldn't work if they didn't know about Samuel Langley and his aerodrome.
Of some designers went far beyond their skills. As Igor Sikorsky has said,
in the history of aviation, there have been many contraptions which, to the good fortune of their inventors, failed to fly.
Hey, it's me, I'm Connor Prophet, and I'll tell a tale of a man who just lost it. He went and made a drone that could fly all alone, the steam-powered contraption called the aerodrome. Yet Samuel Langley was yet still ambitious, unmanned and unsteered, he could not just leave this. Having a man in the drone was his desire, but he faced problems with his new flyer. With government aid, he built his new contraption, he called Charles Manley, and they both got to action. Langley loaded up his catapult and launched his new drone with quite a jolt. In the drone it flew like a fistful of mortar, as commented on by a spectating reporter. So Langley's drone didn't work as planned, he was left a broken husk of a man.
The most famous photograph in the history of aviation. The Wright brothers' first flight. December 17th, 1903, near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.
Coming into the 20th century, we got two bros about to make history. Enter Orville, enter Wilbur. We are the best airplane builders. Double wing so we can get some lift, and twin props so we can make it swift. The power plant was nothing arcane, just a gas engine and a bicycle chain. As a means of control, we warped the wing, granting us pitch and roll to control the thing. But warping the wing would always dent it, so that's why ailerons were invented. On a fateful morning down at Kitty Hawk, the reading seemed right and our wind sock. And once everything seemed pretty alright, the Wright Flyer took its first flight.
Charles Lindbergh climbed aboard the Spirit of St. Louis, the plane he helped design. At 7:52 a.m., Lindbergh set off from Roosevelt Field on Long Island, New York. His goal to fly across the Atlantic.
As things in Europe got pretty sour, they needed new planes with firepower to prevent shooting up your blade to none. I introduced a synchronized machine gun. While the war was won and the Allies proud, they bitterly learned that they cannot shoot the clouds. The bad weather, it wasn't profound. There was absolutely no way to see the ground. To remedy came the artificial horizon, which helped pilots know about the planes they flight in. Other indicators and dials combined would all help Jimmy Doolittle fly blind. Interstage left, Charles Lindbergh pulled a deft reverse Hindenburg. The Atlantic, the obstacle in his path for 55 hours, crazy like a psychopath. This is the history of aviation, from its inception through its creation. How about the right to introduce flight, and how flight instruments granted sight? Cayley, Langley, and those who were part of the science that we all know and by heart love. Their innovation spanned the way we flew, all the way down to World War II.
Mr. Middleton, see that really amazing throw? That was a pretty good paper airplane. I threw it across the Atlantic Ocean. Can I get credit for this? I know it's technically pink. My color correction's really off. So it is an airplane you designated, right, Connor? Yes?
It's an airplane.
It is an airplane. Can I get credit, please? Can I get credit for that throw, please?